counting down toward our first pitch here in the nation's heartland. One of baseball's best rivalries, the Cubs challenge the Cardinals. Next. With the Gateway Arch welcoming us in the background, a look at Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Today, it's Game 2 of a 3-game weekend set between the Chicago Cubs and the St. Louis Cardinals. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here for this NL Central Division matchup. Alongside me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, let's focus first on the two starters that get the ball here this afternoon.
Yeah, and you've got a couple of guys here that aren't afraid to challenge you at the plate. They're not afraid to let you put the ball in play and let their fielders make the plays behind them. That should make for a pretty good matchup.
We'll hear plenty more from the guys moving forward, but before we do, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Chicago Cubs, as their order here this afternoon will look like this. They'll have to match up against one of the very best around these past few seasons, the hard-throwing right-hander Adam Wainwright. And the Cardinals behind him will look like this defensively. Jesse Padilla will step to the plate now as we're ready to get this one underway. Crowd still filing in this afternoon as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one.
First pitch, 115.
Swing and a miss on the sinker, a ball and a strike.
And that's right where you want to be with your specialty pitches. If you can start them knee-high and let them dip out of the strike zone, you'll have a lot of success with locations like that one.
And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Yeah, going right back to the sinker right there, and why not? See if he's going to chase it again.
And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now. Junior Lake waits on deck. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. And that misses, ball four. So a good battle to begin the ball game today, but the leadoff man will reach first anyway.
And remember, he's coming off a loss in his last start. So if he keeps doing things like walking the leadoff guy, he'll be in trouble here too.
Junior Lake will get his first shot here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. Runner goes for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
And this is all about a table setter at the top of the lineup doing his job perfectly. Gets on base to start the ball game. Now he's into second on the stolen base, and they're off to a fast start here early on.
No lead to speak of at second. Here's the pitch. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
This turns out to be a real heads-up play at second base. Now you think on a line drive into the outfield that he might be bouncing towards third, hoping to score if this ball drops. But smartly, he goes back to the bag, tags up, and he advances the 90 feet.
Starlin Castro will try to pick up that run in the top of the first as they've got that leadoff man up to third now with one away. First pitch coming from Wainwright. Ball one.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
Swing and a ball pretty well hit out towards left center. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Well, that's all he's hoping to do right here. Just get that thing airborne and get that first run of the game home. He does his job, picks up the RBI.
Anthony Rizzo will come forward now, back in the lineup after being used as a pinch hitter last night. First pitch cutter that's by him for strike one.
Now after that sac fly, this is where you got to just clear the deck and start this inning over.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Here we go on an 0-2 count. All you have to do is start that thing right down the middle of the plate and then just let it work its way in. Hopefully get a swing through or maybe even a shattered bat.
2 out, nobody on. And this is hit well towards the hole. And that's going to be a base hit for Rizzo.
Yeah, just a nice job of hitting that time. You can see he's got a strong top hand there, and he just hooks this one into the hole for a 2-out single.
Nate Scherholz will get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner at first. First pitch to him. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in safely. 2 out with the man at first. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Now a throw over. A dive, but he's back. And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And this is where he gets so tough. He's seen everything you've got, but you still got to make one more good pitch to get him out.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
And now the benefit of you working the count to 3-2 is that runner gets a head start from first with 2 away.
A runner on first with 2 away. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Cubs are on top, 1-0. Now the starting lineup for the Cardinals looks like this. And there you get a look at the starting pitcher whose job it'll be to keep these guys in check. His number's right there on the right side of your screen. And there's a look at the defensive alignment for the Cubs here. John Jay will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
For the Cardinals, center fielder, John Jay.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Ooh, jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. And this is bounced weakly down the line, a foul ball. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Wow, what an at-bat he's having right now. He's fought off some tough pitches. He's laid off a few pitches like that one. And now he's worked his way back to a 3-2 count.
And this is grounded foul down the line, so he'll tee it up again. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
He'll be disappointed with that at-bat, but potentially the saving grace might be that he got to see a lot of pitches here in the first inning, so he'll have a good idea of what's to come later on.
Matt Carpenter will stand in hoping to turn things around from the loss last night. He was 0 for 4 in that ball game. First pitch on the way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Carpenter, a real breakout performer for the National League champs last year, as he in fact led the circuit in runs, hits, and doubles. Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Boy, nowhere close with this throw. Here's another look at first base. I mean, not only is this thing over his head, but you see it take off to the right field side of the bag, so it's not even on target. Very sloppy there. Potentially dangerous, too.
Swing, hard hit ball to second. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Well, at the very least, he does move that runner up to third base. But with 2 away now, I don't think that's exactly what he was hoping to accomplish. I think he wanted to drive him in.
Matt Adams will get his first shot here, trying to come through with 2 away and a runner at third. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Adams certainly did enough last year to stake a claim to the starting first base job going forward with a .284 average and 17 home runs in 108 games. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Cards leave 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Ryan Sweeney leads things off now in the top half of the second.
Center fielder, Ryan Sweeney.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Down the line, but this will kick foul. Wainwright ready, the 1-1. 1-1 pitch, a curveball that's right there. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Good curveball right there, and that just really froze him.
Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. And he's going to kick off the second with extra bases. And this will kick off the fence now up against the Cardinal bullpen. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Yeah, real good extension on the swing that time as he goes out and gets that ball. You'll see the right fielder's got no shot at this one as it's over his head and one hops the wall out there. That's going to allow him to coast into second with an easy double.
Luis Valbuena will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. For Sweeney, he's at second with his second double of this young season. A runner at second, nobody out. Close to the bag at second there, now the pitch. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Now a look and a throw back to second. Runner's back. And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now.
Well, this is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count. And that alone can be beneficial to an offense.
And he misses again, ball 3.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
Yeah, and this has been the big concern with this guy over the last couple seasons. He's prone to getting hurt by the base on balls. Already, that's 2 walks here in the early going, and that's something that he's going to need to get a handle on pretty quick.
Wellington Castillo will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. In tight with the curveball, backed up on him a little there, and it's ball 1.
Yeah, trying to go front door with that breaking ball. Started it a little too far inside, though.
Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
There's a strike. It's 2-1. Runner staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. In the air to straightaway center field. Jay is right there, 1 down.
And this is one of those guys that throws what you call a heavy sinker. Normally he's going to get a lot of ground balls, but he leaves this one up in the zone. And I think he's lucky that this ball didn't get hit farther than it did.
Pedro Strop will stand in now, and we'll see if the sacrifice will be on here with 1 man out. Infield expecting bunt. Here's the first pitch. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
And you know, I've always thought if you're pretty sure a guy might be trying to bunt, then put that first pitch out of the strike zone. Make him show you his intentions. Maybe you get him to offer it something that he shouldn't.
And the pitcher will indeed try and move his runners as he gets this one down. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
And with 1 out already, I think they were concerned of the possibility of a double play. So they're going to let the pitcher go ahead and put one down right here. Now at least you give your leadoff guy a chance to drive in a couple runs with 2 outs.
Jesse Padilla will get a second shot now. He worked out a walk to open the ball game. And this one is off the catcher's glove, and that might be a run. And he will make it back to third safely, as he didn't have much of a chance at advancing that time. And a sinker sinks too much there as it bounces into the catcher's glove. Another 2-0 count here to begin an at-bat.
Once or twice is a pattern. More than that is a trend. And he's just not going to have much success if he keeps falling behind every hitter.
Now a sinker falls in there for a called strike. 2-1. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Boy, and if these guys come away with nothing here, they'll have squandered a real good opportunity.
Here's a hard hit ball back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And both runners will score. It's now a 3-0 ball game.
Well, this is a spot where you're asking your leadoff hitter to be an RBI guy, and he does the job here, driving home 2 on the RBI single.
Junior Lake will stand in. A line-out victim his first time. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. 1-0 on the way. Grounded fouled off to the right side. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Off-speed pitch here, and he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the bottom of the second. The Cubbies are in front, 3-0. Matt Holliday will stand in, hoping to get things turned around here in April as he enters play with an average down in the 220s. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Well, you got to figure that this guy's going to come out here free and easy here in the second. He's got a 3-run cushion already. No reason not to come right after these guys.
And Holliday will not offer at that one. It's a ball and a strike.
And he's tracking that all the way across the plate, but that had too much sweep to it for him to think of swinging.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Now might be a good time to call him that 2-seamer running in.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. You worry a little about things snowballing from here?
Well, you know, these are 2 teams that don't traditionally care for each other too much, so we've seen this go south before.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Yadier Molina will stand in here. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. One out, nobody on. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. And here's a ball hit in the air. There to take it is Rizzo, and there are 2 away now.
Maybe a pitch here that he's trying to do a little too much with. He just can't get on top of it. Winds up an easy pop out.
Johnny Peralta will stand in. A couple of hits in that ball game last night. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. And that will be the first base hit of the ball game for the Cardinals.
And this is what folks mean when they talk about timing the fastball. He looks at the first pitch just to get a feel for the speed, the movement, and then when it comes again, now he knows how to handle it.
Mark Ellis will stand in, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well in April. Now a fastball. Look out as he has to duck out of harm's way there. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
Here's a 1-0. There goes the runner. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
Boy, I think he's pretty lucky to get in there safely on this play. It's a decent jump, but I think a good throw might nail him down there. Instead, you see it's wide of the mark, off to the shortstop side of the base, and he's able to beat that tag to get in safely.
One pitch on its way to Ellis. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. For Peralta, just his first stolen base here in the month of April. And a split-fingered pitch catches the zone 2-2 now. And a slider, called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger and the side is retired. We'll see the exciting young shortstop Starlin Castro lead things off when we return. It's the Cubs 3 and the Cardinals nothing. Back here with Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian as Starlin Castro gets ready to start out the Cubs half of the inning. Back on the hill is Wainwright now as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man, 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And he squares this one nicely, and it's lined into center field for a leadoff single. So with the leadoff man aboard, we take a trip into the recent past here as we call on our graphic for today's edition of This Date in Baseball History. Anthony Rizzo will stand in. A base hit his first time around. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Boy, this one might be a case of adding injury to insult. It hasn't been his finest performance so far, and now this one shot right back at him at the mound. No time to get out of the way, and that's going to sting for quite a while.
Nate Scherholz will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1.
Now with 2 on, nobody out, you got to be thinking strikeout double play out there on the mound. One or the other is what you really need.
None out, runners at first and second. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Swing and a shot toward right center, and he's got himself a base hit. And the run will come across to score from second, and they open it up to 4-0 now.
This team's got plenty of guys that can hit the ball out of the ballpark, but 3 straight singles will do the job as well.
There goes Cardinal manager Mike Matheny on his way out to the mound. And that is going to do it this afternoon for Adam Wainwright. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Jaime Garcia is going to come out and pitch here, and seeing as though it's just the third inning, he may be asked to work for a while. Ryan Sweeney will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And this could wind up being a bullpen kind of game as we've got action down there right now when we're only in the third inning. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
And now at the plate with a 2-0 count, it's not just, hey, this has to be a strike. You've got to look for one pitch in one location and then let it rip.
Runner not going anywhere at second. Now the pitch. And a fastball swung on and hit in the air to left. Holiday is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Well, this play is an absolute mess from the get-go. He somehow decides that his best shot to get an out is at third base. And I think that caught the third baseman a little bit off guard as this thing gets thrown away.
Luis Valbuena will stride in. He walked and came around to score his first time. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Oh, nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
Here we go, Cardinals!
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Grounded foul. Still 2 strikes. Here's another 1-2. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. If you can put that changeup below his knees, you won't come within a foot of him.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
And you can't afford another base runner here. So whatever your best pitch is, whatever one you feel most comfortable with, that's the one you want to turn to.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
And you have to figure he didn't think he'd be seeing any action this early on, but he's going to need to hold down the fort for a while here now that their starter's already out of the ballgame.
Wellington Castillo will stand in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third. First pitch coming. And he lays off there, 1-0. That's hard hit back up the middle. And that's off his leg on the mound. But the recovery throw will be in time to first. A good job that time of not giving up on the play, and the inning is over. Only one in the inning for the Cubs. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Cubs lead this one 4-0. Jaime Garcia makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Pitcher, Jaime Garcia.
Now a ball softly hit and fouled off to the left, strike 1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Surprised that there's no pinch hitter here?
Shocked is more the word for me. You're losing, but you're letting a reliever hit? I just don't get it.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Here we go.
That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
Now, he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
John Jay will stand in as the lineup turns over here. He was called out on strikes to open the home first. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
Base hit now.
Big swing there as it's hit pretty well out toward deep left field. Under it is Lake to take it in for route number 2. Matt Carpenter will dig in. Last year's recipient of the Silver Slugger Award for NL second baseman. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Well, that's a good spot for that 2-seam fastball. Remember, that'll run away from left-handers, so a good idea to work the outside edge.
Let's go, Cardinals.
And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. On the ground, softly towards second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Pedro Strop will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Pitcher, Pedro Strop.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. And this will be fouled away. Swing and a liner toward right center. Dives and he hangs on for the out. Wow.
Boy, what a great play there in right center field. You know, he may have taken up a little sod on that play too because he pretty much stuck the landing. But he's able to make that play, and he looks like he's okay as well.
Jesse Padilla will be the batter. He singled home a couple in his last at-bat. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole, picked up by Peralta. And they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily.
And when things are going well, these are the little things that just seem to start going your way. Nothing too amazing here, but this winds up an infield single, and the breaks just keep going their way.
Junior Lake will step forward now. Lined out and popped out in his previous 2 trips. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike.
And he's probably not going to throw too many first pitch changeups. That's a pretty darn good call.
Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Now the 0-2 from Garcia. Swing and a ball hit fairly well, heading high and deep toward right center. Craig is there now, and he has it for the second out.
This is a guy that doesn't really have great velocity, so when he elevates the fastball, it can lead to big problems. He gets away with it this time, though.
Starlin Castro will dig in. He singled and later scored his last time. First pitch coming.
Sweet.
Fouled back. Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle. And that's in there. Base hit.
Well, he's been a little slow out of the blocks here to start the season, but that looks a little better there as this is a sharp base hit.
Anthony Rizzo will get a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th. Running is Castro. Pitch inside the throw.
They turn him loose here on the first pitch after reaching base, and he had a pretty good jump that time. You know, sometimes pitchers are so focused on not allowing that runner on third to score that they forget about that guy on first, and he's able to take second here with ease.
Breaking balls in there that time. 1-1. Tough spot here for a left-handed hitter, facing a guy that's exceptionally tough on lefties.
Yeah, you generally get so many at-bats against right-handed pitching. Now you're in a good RBI spot, and you're stuck facing a guy like this.
Out in front as he pulls this one down the line at first. But a foul ball, 1-2 now.
Go Cardinals!
Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands two men in scoring position. Cubs strand a couple, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Alan Craig will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth.
Right fielder, Alan Craig.
And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Now here it comes. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
And you know, when you've got a 4-run lead on the mound, get ahead in the count, then make them fish for something. I mean, that's just classic pitching strategy right there.
Matt Adams will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. And this is low, ball 1. And this is bounced foul near the secret weapon, Jose Oquendo, in the third base coaching box. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators. Foul. Sets the 2-2 pitch. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Well, that's an opportunity wasted on the mound there. A hitter's got to be defensive on 2-2, but that was so far outside, he didn't even have to worry about chasing it.
Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
Well, right now he is just carving them up, dare I say, like a Thanksgiving turkey. That's 7 strikeouts already, and he's made it look easy so far.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and here's the left fielder, Matt Holliday. And that misses, ball 1. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
2 times here they've gone away, both pretty easy takes. And as a hitter, now I'm thinking it might be time they try to bust something inside.
Hit hard to the right. Foul. Here's the 2-1 now to Holiday. And he's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Lake is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Down in order go the Cardinals. They're down 4-0. Nate Scherholz will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. In there for strike one. And the 0-1's on the ground to Ellis at second base. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
Pretty good work out of the bullpen, as you see there. He got called in much earlier than I'm sure he expected, but he's given him a real lift so far.
Ryan Sweeney will step in, 1 for 2 in the ballgame. And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1. Good changeup, and it's 0-2. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. Under it now is Craig to make the catch for out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman,
Luis Valbuena will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. The 1-0 pitch. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Now here's another pitch fouled off and heading for the seats, and he's just fighting to stay alive here. Still 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
And this guy won't lay down here because there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's putting up a good fight.
Come on, bring the speed.
And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd of foul ball. 4 runs, 8 hits, and 2 errors for the Cubs to this point in the contest. And take a good look there as this misses for ball 4, and the Cubs have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Wow, just a great at-bat right there. Simple as that. Patient, laid off some tough pitches. He was rewarded.
Wellington Castillo will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Come on, up.
Runners off for second. Pitch is high. The throw not in time as he steals second.
And it looks like these guys just don't want to take their foot off the gas pedal. They know even a lead like this isn't safe, especially with a lot of baseball left to be played. So he's on the move here, and he's into second with that stolen base.
Three and 0 now. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Still a base open here, so you don't have to come in with one if you don't want to.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. Cubs strand 1, but they're in front 4-0. Yadier Molina will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
For the Cardinals. Catcher, Yadier Molina.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
That rain is really coming down now. That's as hard as it's been all afternoon.
And now a ball hit fairly well here out to the deep part of left field. Therefore it is Lake, and he's got it for the first out. There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just one hit to this point. Johnny Peralta will dig in. He singled his first time around. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch, something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Bases are empty, one man out. And the fastball here is hit on the ground but foul. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
Here's the 2-2 offering. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Not only has he rung up a lot of strikeouts, but he still hasn't walked a batter to this point, so his control has been really, really spot on so far.
Mark Ellis will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. A little over anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike.
I think that's been his best pitch so far in this game. Guys just haven't been all that close to it.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now here's a ground ball to the left side and no shot for Castro. It's into left field, a base hit.
Just the second hit they've got against him so far as we check on his numbers to this point. He's pretty much been in control all afternoon, so we'll see if he can keep that string of zeros going.
Peter Borges will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Now here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Well, you know, things have gone his way more often than not so far this afternoon, but he certainly didn't get any help on that one.
On the ground to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Cardinals. They trail here 4-0. Lance Lynn will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 31, Lance
Pedro Strop will stand in now, and given the big cushion he has to work with on the other side of the scorecard, he'll go ahead and hit for himself here in inning number 6. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here, 0-2. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
And that's a good spot for that fastball on 0-2. That couldn't have been an easy take.
Getting out here. Quick.
Out of play. Now a broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. To the right side, but foul, and he'll try it again. Again, a 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
We showed you his numbers a minute ago. It's still early in the season to be worrying too much, but he's definitely off to a slow start. So he's going to need to string together a few good outings to lower that ERA a little bit.
Jesse Padilla will dig in. He singled his last time around. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
What game are you watching?
And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. And maybe an excuse me swing there as this is tapped in front of the mound. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Yeah, and that's a good job here to get off the mound quickly, pounce on it, and then make a good strong throw.
Junior Lake will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top. Just fire that thing in there.
And quick wrists here as this is yanked down the third base line. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball.
As we look at that again, you know, this is not a bad pitch by any stretch. If he throws this pitch 10 times, I bet he gets him out 9 of them. But here you just have to tip your cap to the guy at the plate.
Starlin Castro will step in. A base hit in his last time. On the move is Lake. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw, not in time. He's in there at second.
And with 2 outs, this was an excellent spot to try to take second base. The worst case scenario is if you get thrown out, you allow a good hitter to come back and lead off the next inning. Now you give that same good hitter an opportunity to drive you in with just a base hit.
Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. For Lake, just his first stolen base here in the month of April. Still sticking with the fastball, but this time he lays off. It's 1-2.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
And 2-2.
He's hoping to just run that heater by him. So he's ramped up the velocity here in the last 2 pitches.
There's the 2-2 home. And a swing and a bouncing ball back up the middle. Oh, and that caught a piece of him as it went by. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Anthony Rizzo will stand in with runners at the corners now as he looks for a third straight two-out hit here in the inning to maybe get him a run after all. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0.
Well, that's a pretty good spot to try and lock him up inside, but he can turn on that location if that's out over the plate.
4 runs, 10 hits, and 2 errors for the Cubs to this point in the contest. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Runners on the move for second. Pitch inside the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. 1 left for the Cubs. They lead it 4-0. John Jay will stand in to lead things off as the top of this batting order really hasn't been much of a factor so far.
Yeah, between the top 3 guys in this lineup, no hits between them. And you got to figure you're not going to win too many games when that's the case.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
There's that splitter again. Seems to be getting better and better as the game goes on.
And he'll try and catch him by surprise here as he drops this one down. And the throw to first will be in time, so they stamp out the bunt attempt.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right here. It's been such a struggle for these guys to score runs so far. He's thinking about taking a little bit of a different approach up there. He had the right idea, it just didn't really work out for him.
Matt Carpenter will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. Swinging a liner back through the box. And, oh, that looked like it caught him squarely in the arm. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
And this offense has pretty much been shut down here into the 6th inning. That's just their 3rd hit of the ball game, so time has come for them to start trying to put something together.
Alan Craig will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. The first pitch to him. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. The 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Oh, he goes right with the fastball, and this is stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And he's not stopping as third base coach Jose Oquendo's waving him in. And they'll get back a run here as they're on the board. It's 4-1.
Well, he's been doing a really good job of working corner to corner, but this is one of the first pitches we've seen that kind of found the middle of the plate, and it's going to cost him a run as this will wind up being an RBI double.
Matt Adams will dig in. Strikeout victim his last time. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Runner holding tight at second. Now the pitch. Low for ball one. For Craig, he picks up his 6th double so far on the year. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
And in this spot, you got to pitch for the strikeout here. And this is a guy that's gone down twice so far, so you do have that in your favor.
A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
And this is part of the reason why he's staring a hat trick right in the face. He just hasn't been able to recognize these pitches that are well out of the zone.
Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game.
Boy, and in the first 2 games of this series, he's already struck out a total of 4 times now. You get to where you just hate taking that walk back to the dugout. I'll tell you, it's a very frustrating feeling.
Matt Holliday will dig in now. He's struck out and lined out in his first 2 at-bats. Short lead from second, now the pitch. And, oh, look out! Up and in and nearly took his head off.
And right now, he shouldn't have any second thoughts about working hard inside. Even if you hit the guy, you've got the open base to protect you. You've got to keep this guy from getting extended.
Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground to short. On to first, and it's dropped. And the inning will continue now as there are 2 on with 2 away. Yadier Molina will step in now and see what he can do with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Dive, but it's off his glove, and the run should score. But the recovery throw will be in time to first. Good job that time of not giving up on the play, and the inning is over. 1 for the Cardinals on this swing by Alan Craig. 4, 5, and 6 coming up to start the 7th. It's now a 4-1. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. Getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front, and before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Anthony Rizzo will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
First baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Fouled straight back. And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. Curveball, strike 3 called, and he didn't like it, but there's the first out.
And as a hitter, the thing you hate about this is that you have to have consistency. If this was a strike in the 2nd inning, then that's fine. But if this was a ball earlier and now it's a strike, what's changed? That's what ticks guys off. Just keep it consistent.
Nate Sherholz will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. And a ball, 1-0.
Yeah, and coming right off of that strikeout, he's got to be thinking he should be ahead of this next guy. That's a tough way to fall behind.
We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. That one's a called strike. Back even at 1.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95+ mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
And now a pitch swung on and lifted toward Holiday and straightaway left. 2 gone.
Well, you know, he had the right idea up there, so at least you know he's thinking. He tried to go the other way with this ball, but he got under it just a little bit, and it's an easy play out there in left field.
Ryan Sweeney will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Now a ball hit back up the middle, and oh, that drilled him pretty good as the ball squirts off toward third. But the recovery throw will be in time to first. A good job that time of not giving up on the play, and the inning is over. On Johnny Peralta will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips.
The shortstop, Johnny Peralta.
Here's the first offering. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
And that misses. 2-0.
Well, not close on either of these first 2 pitches. He's going to have to find the release point quick before he loses the leadoff guy.
All right, Peralta, let's go. Let's go, Peralta.
And a fastball swung on and hit to second. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
And all through this winning streak of theirs, we've seen some great starting pitching, and this has been another very good performance. Good enough to most likely keep that winning streak going.
Mark Ellis will dig in now. 1 for 2 to this point. Now the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
We've talked about all the strikeouts. The only side effect is right there, though. He's run up a pretty high pitch count now.
Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike. 1-1.
And if he's getting tired, it's not showing in his slider. That pitch is still as tight as it was in the 2nd inning.
One pitch on its way to Ellis. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Yeah, he's definitely still bringing it. It's the 7th inning, and we're still hearing the catcher's mitt snapping all the way up here.
Now a fastball as this is hit fairly well out toward left center. And Sweeney's there to put this away for route number 2.
Yeah, that's just a good pitch right there. That's a 2-seam fastball working its way back inside, and he's probably fortunate he didn't break his bat. He winds up getting this one right down there on the label, and he's retired.
Tony Cruz will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 48, Tony.
Hey now.
And you know what? That's not a big breaking ball coming up high and tight. That's going to get your attention a little.
Now the 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Hot dog, get your hot dog.
That's on the ground to short. This should end the inning. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Cubs 4 and the Cardinals 1.
Your attention, please.
A new pitcher set to take over, and it's one of just a handful of submariners around nowadays. Right-hander Pat Neshek. Luis Valbuena will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. Up and away to start the inning, it's 1-0.
They've already walked him twice already, so I wouldn't be surprised if they worked around him again.
Two and 0 now.
And I think with no one on base, this is a guy you need to come after. I certainly wouldn't be afraid to give him a fastball here.
Here's the 2-0 pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
And he'll be selective up there now because the Cubs would love to have a leadoff walk here.
Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
And that whole at-bat, I felt like he didn't really want to challenge this guy. And I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order that you really have to go after.
Wellington Castillo will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
And even on 0-2, you don't want guys to get into a comfort level up there.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. A good old-fashioned Midwest battle here in St. Louis with the visiting Cubs leading the Cardinals here in the 8th as you take a look at our line score to this point. Pedro Strop get an opportunity here for a 4th plate appearance this afternoon, and he's really earned it. Pulls the bunt attempt back, but it's in there for strike 1. Eighth inning, 4-1 is our score. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1. Got it back in time there, and it's 2-1.
This guy is almost no threat up at the plate. I mean, you could get away with fastballs right down the middle if you wanted to.
And they will have him bunting with one away as he gets this one down. Only play will be to Ellis covering at first, and the sacrifice works that time.
You know, in this situation, some people may say, with one out, why not just let him swing away? You know why you don't let him swing away? Because he's a pitcher, that's why. All you can hope for is for him to go up there and make a productive out, and that's what he did.
Jesse Padilla will get another shot now, 2 for 3 in the game. And ball 4 here on the intentional walk, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
Up next for the Cubs, left fielder, Junior Lake.
Junior Lake will stand in with a showdown looming. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 8. First offering on the way. Right there for strike 1.
Don't give up the run. Let's keep him right here.
1-1.
That's inside. That's the ball.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. The 1-2. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And I'll tell you, this is an inning that you really don't want to continue any further. So this next pitch really needs to be a strike.
And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
And this could really be trouble now because with runners on every base, they've got a chance to really break this thing wide open.
Kevin Segrist will get the call here in a big spot as he inherits a bases-loaded jam with 2 men out. Starlin Castro will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Now here's the first pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Yeah, you know you don't want to give him any kind of cheapie here with 2 away. That's a nice block behind the plate.
Continuing to work the lower half of the strike zone here as that's in for strike 1.
Yeah, definitely taken all the way. Not a bad idea with the bases loaded.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Now the pressure will really start to mount out there. That strike zone's going to feel like it's the size of a soup can right now.
We need it out, man.
This could be trouble now. It's 3-1.
Looks like they're showing a bit more respect to that guy up there. And that's what a 3-for-3 ball game will do for you.
2 out, bases loaded. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, so he's able to tightrope it out of danger here, and the inning is over. Cubs wind up leaving them loaded as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. John Jay will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. Well, that man right there is into his 8th inning of work now. Any concerns going forward?
Well, I think the only thing you have to worry about is that pitch count you see right there. Other than that, he's earned the right to stay out there. Usually the other team will tell you when you're starting to get tired.
Trying to bunt his way aboard, but he can't connect, and it's 1-1. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. A little bit outside. 2-1.
You got to think one thing here. Get on base. A walk will do the trick.
A 2-1 offering. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Boy, it's one thing for a reliever to come in out of the pen and throw 100 miles an hour for 15 pitches or so. But he's right up there around the century mark now, and he's still throwing hard.
2-2 pitches hit in the air out to left. Lake has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Third baseman, number 13, Matt Carpenter.
Matt Carpenter will step in. Singled and came around to score his last time. Here's the first offering. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. Swinging a grounder fouled off to the left. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Yeah, and it's kind of been one of those days. There haven't been too many balls hit hard, and even when they do hit one hard, it's an atom ball.
Alan Craig will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Let's go. Come on now, let's go.
Fastball in there for a called strike. He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line in right. And some trouble now in right field. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Yeah, and about the only drawback you have to having so many strikeouts is that it really runs that pitch count up. You can see on the graphic right here that total's starting to get up there now, so he may be getting just a little bit tired.
Matt Adams will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Close to the bag at second there. Now the pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Bullpen working behind him, but you know this guy does not want to give up the baseball.
And he never does. I just don't think that's in his mentality.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Well, it's pretty obvious to me right here. First base is open following that double. I don't think they have any intention of giving him anything in the strike zone.
Too high. And it's 3-0. Green light here on 3-0.
Yeah, I want my run producer swinging the bat. If it's my number 7 hitter, probably not.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
And there you get a look at his pitch count. You can see he's over the 100 pitch mark right now. So some of those mistakes are going to start to get magnified late in this ball game. You can bet they're keeping close tabs on him in that dugout.
The Chicago manager up out of the dugout now as he'll make the slow walk to the mound. And a change is in the offing as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Blake Parker will trot in from the bullpen as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 out. Matt Holliday will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
And this ball will be chopped foul. And Holliday will not offer it that one. It's a ball and a strike.
Now the Cardinals are looking for that one key hit to maybe change their fortunes.
Swing and a miss on the splitter, and it's 1-2. Runners left in scoring position, one of the big keys to this ball game so far. Now a swing and a ground ball back up the middle. On to first, and the Redbird rally goes for naught as that ends the inning. Cards strand a couple. They trail it 4-1. Anthony Rizzo will get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the ninth.
Anthony Rizzo.
First pitch on the way. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
And this ball's hit pretty well, high and deep to straightaway left. Holiday is there, one quick out to start inning number 9. Nate Sherholz will step in, 1 for 4 in the ballgame. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And this pitch is hit rather sharply toward the third base coaching box. It's a foul ball. There's the lefty's offering on 1 and 2. Breaking ball somehow misses the outside. 2 and 2.
A few groans from the faithful here. They wanted strike 3.
And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. And he swings on top and sends it on the ground out to second. Up with it is Ellis on to first, and Sherholz is retired for the second out.
Center fielder number 6, Ryan Sweeney.
Ryan Sweeney will step in, a ground out victim as last time. And a high strike there, 0-1. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's thrown a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
Now a check swing, but he makes contact and hits it out in front of the plate. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Nothing in the Cubs' half of the ninth. On to the bottom half. Last chance now for the Redbirds. They trail here 4-1. Thomas Nicholas is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
7, Thomas Nicholas.
Yadier Molina will try again. 0 for 3 thus far.
The bottom of the ninth inning for the Cardinals. Catcher, Yadier Molina.
And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And this pitch misses for a ball. 2-1 now to Molina.
Well, this is a spot where it helps to have a two-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
Here it comes. And he's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Boy, I don't know that I'd want to be facing this guy right now. He looks pretty fired up out there.
Yeah, he looks like he could run that fastball through a brick wall.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. Sherholz is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. 1 away.
Well, this is a situation where a home run here isn't going to tie the game. He's got to work on just hitting down on the ball and hopefully trying to get on base. Instead, it's just an easy fly ball in a game where they're running out of outs.
Johnny Peralta will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
Oh, he is intimidating. There's no arguing that.
1 out, nobody on. And there's ball 2 now to Peralta as they fall behind 2-1.
Well, he almost hit him on the last pitch, and he's showing he doesn't care. He's coming right back inside.
Now a ball hit hard but foul as this one forces the third base coach to dance out of danger. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Nice job there as he gets the first 2 men to face him here. And now they're just 1 out away from picking up the first 2 games of this series.
Mark Ellis will stand in as their last chance now. First pitch coming. And here's a fastball that he takes the other way out to fairly deep right. And he'll put this one away without much trouble, and the Cubs have run their winning streak to 5 in a row now as this ball game is over.
Well, there's another good win for these guys. That pushes their streak up to 5 in a row now, and it's been a total team effort. Good pitching, good hitting, good defense. They're doing it all right now.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, a real good performance, as you'll see in his final line. He gave him 7 2/3 good innings, and he was definitely the difference in this one.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Cubs win this one 4-1. So long from St. Louis.